As the banks foreclose on a property, that's where the vultures attack, and that's where the banks lose the most.
Our goal is definitely to get rid of properties. That's absolutely what we want to do. The last thing a bank wants to do is own property. I've got too many other things, and everybody in this bank has too many other things to do, and we're not real estate experts. We need somebody who can come in and help us and find a creative solution where we have no idea what to do, and that's what they've been able to do.
In a lot of situations, a quick sale is not the best way to go. A lot of times what we do is we come in as a consultant, as a property management company, as a receiver. We try to stabilize the asset. We have a great set of skills here in Intelica. We have different departments that not only help us sell the property, but also help us manage the property through this cycle. We can stabilize that property and then ultimately move it after it's stabilized.
At the end of the day, you got to find a user, the right user for a property in order to get it sold. They do a more targeted approach. It's not just hang a sign out there and see who drives by and maybe they might be interested. They go out and solicit buyers for the property in a very active manner. So you know it's not just sitting there, you know it's being actively marketed.
In a lot of instances, the property that is being used today, that use is not the best and highest use. We can take the property and reposition it so it's better used in a community.
Think outside the box. You know, could this be subdivided? Could it be repurposed for another use, another user, which is different from what the property was originally built and intended for?
If we can mitigate a risk of that loan going bad and going through the whole foreclosure process, then we can reduce the losses on the bank's end. Excellent risk mitigation helps reduce loan loss provisions by about 20%. So it's a huge number. If we can get into the bank and review a property before it's distressed even, we can work with the bank like that and help them transition a troubled property to actually a win for them.
They have a local presence, local ownership, they live in the community, they interact with people in the community. They're going to be here for the long term. I think that's important.
They're hungry, they're trying to be responsive, you don't get compartmentalized, you get to deal with somebody who's more likely to be a decision maker or have a lot more authority. We looked at a lot of brokers before we made our decision to go with Intelica. So far it's worked out real well for us.